Hey everybody, Brian Bush, Top Crop Alliance, doing a video series here. So last week on February 2nd, we had our first Lunch and Learn series. So the whole idea is to try and bring farmers in, talk about a topic, have some lunch, and then have some good conversation and try and figure out what we can do to be smarter here, because we have some ideas, but man, sometimes you guys have the best ideas out there. You can poke holes in things, or your experience can share with a neighbor and vice versa, to make us all be smarter here. So as we look at 2024, one of our goals is to have more meetings like this, where we can get together, share a topic, bring in an expert. Maybe it's us, maybe it's somebody else being the expert out there. But bottom line, the goal is how can we get together more, be smarter, learn together, be more productive as time goes on. So in particular, this topic, this meeting, this Lunch and Learn, was about the top crop yield pyramid. Maximizing yields while managing our inputs. So in particular, this topic here, dear to my heart. You know, we've shared out several different yield pyramids across time that everybody's kind of looked at, and there's always some give and take. Well, I don't know about this, or I think this is in the wrong spot. So we took some time to go through the yield pyramid and move it to where we think it fits for our area, our part of the world, the Eastern Corn Belt, Southeastern Indiana. So based on our experience, based on our trials and things like that. So why this topic? Well, two main reasons why this topic. So far in 2024, I've gotten two consistent questions, time after time. Number one, we got lower prices, Brian. Talking to the banker, I've got to cut. What do I need to cut out here? And still be profitable, still be able to raise a good crop. No one likes to cut, but sometimes it's reality. $6 corn, we didn't ask a whole lot of questions. Just, it'll get me 2 bushel, do it. When it starts with a 4, we got to rethink some of that. Question number 2, the more glass half full kind of people, hey Brian, I got low crop prices. I need to raise more bushels to be able to hit my profitability numbers here. So how can you help me spend my dollars more effectively? So we're going to cover that too. Nice thing about this thing is, I don't see this as two different problems. This is really one problem, two sides of the same coin here. Because how can we best spend our dollars helps us cut back or manage our input price. Also should help us increase our yields as well. Spend the dollars we need to spend to raise the crops before we spend the dollars we want to spend. So, hope that helps. We'll jump into this now. So my goal on this was an hour plus meeting. I'm going to cut this up into several smaller segments here, 5 to 10 minutes each, because I have a hard time watching an hour-long video myself. But if I can get down to 5 to maybe 10 minutes, I think it's more watchable for everybody. Hopefully you started with this one. If you have, thank you, you're in the right spot. Otherwise, we'll kind of jump in and we'll cover these at different times here. So this is our top crop yield pyramid. Ta-da! So it's a pyramid. The whole goal here is, like it says up here in the corner, you complete each layer from the bottom to the top, starting on the left and moving to the right. Spend your dollars here before you move up and spend dollars on here. And up, and up. As you look through this, some of you are going to look at this and say, this is too basic, Brian. What are you talking about? I want you to talk more about these kind of things. Well, and if that's where you're at, congratulations. You've taken a look at a lot of things. But as we cover some of these topics, there's some things that maybe just think differently about how we need to manage those. High yield corn might need different inputs than low yielding corn. You know, just to pull an example out, a second fungicide pass. Very important. But if you got soil pHs in the 5s, especially the low 5s, I'd rather spend money on lime than I would additional fungicides. So, hope that helps kind of some of the background here. We'll go through box by box here trying to explain why we feel this way. So, it's that easy, right? We check these boxes and 600 bushel corn, right? No, there's lots of other factors that go into play here also. You know, just kind of go through a few of these. We're not going to talk about rainfall. We're not going to talk about sunlight or lack thereof. Heat, cold, right time, wrong time of the year can really impact us. Insect pressure. You know, insecticides and managing our insects definitely is important to us, but we really didn't feel like it had a spot on this type of a yield pyramid. Wind. I hope that says enough. Wrong wind at the wrong time can really cause us problems on harvestable yield. Money, that's why we're talking about this topic, you know. If money was unlimited, you just throw everything out there and you have unbelievable yields. Our goal with this yield pyramid is basically this. We're trying to control what we can control within reason. And we feel like this yield pyramid is a pretty good place to start with that. So hopefully you'll take us through the series and it's beneficial to you. Fingers crossed. If it's not, if you got feedback, if you want to question where some of these are at, priority-wise, I'm all about that. Let's talk. Let's see what makes sense. How can we be smarter together? So, hope that helps.